Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad, and in this video you can watch the forecast for your star sign covering up the week April 28th up until May 4th 2025. And remember that watching for your star sign for where the sun is, so under which star sign you are born at, that will give you the idea what you're gonna face throughout the week. Watching for your moon sign, or where the moon is sitting, in your natal chart is going to give you the idea how you're going to feel while you're dealing with stuff ahead, and watching for your rising sign is going to give you the idea how you're going to deal with what you are going to face throughout the week. So with that said, enjoy the forecast for your star sign. This reading is going to be for Leo Sun, Moon, and also Leo Rising. So give me a moment to shuffle. And then we are going to see what you, Leo, are gonna have to deal with for the upcoming week. Whoops. And the first card for you, that will be the Lovers. Followed by the second card, which is the Chariot. Then the third one, that will be the Six of Wands. And the last one, Page of Cups. Now, the Chariot in the second position and the Page of Cups into the last position, it does speak, guys, that most likely you are about to be abandoned. Or I should say you are about to be betrayed, and the reason for it is because you're gonna start doing well, okay? At least at first. These are gonna be small gains which you are going to start producing, either at work or either at your social circle, and so on and so forth. These gains that you will be able to accumulate for yourself up until this point were provided to you, whether by a friend, whether by a parent of yours, and so on and so forth. And as you kind of start gaining or acquiring those gains by yourself, in other words, you start getting those rewards, you are earning those rewards, that person is about to either betray, well, it's going to feel like a betrayal, but they are going to abandon you. And here the Lover's card, which is at the first position, okay, of the spread, which is the topic, the environment of your week, is here to teach you a lesson. The lesson from the Lover's card is that we can't have it all. No one can have it all. And usually the subject stands, or two subjects stands against one another when it comes to the Lover's card, and that is what you need and what you want to, or what you want to against what you have to. And one cannot have both ways. You can either go for what you want, or you can either go for what you have to. And this person which is about to abandon you, which is about to, so to speak, betray you, because the Chariot speaks that you are going to be left to deal with stuff alone. It's into the second position, what works against you. You are going to be left to deal with the odds on your own, but you will prevail. That is within the Chariot card. So you're going to have to make those gains by yourself. And gains, it is what you are going to do. Now that I think of, it could be that you are going to be betrayed, and this is what is going to provoke you to start making these little gains, little by little, towards the end of the week. We're going to get there in a minute. But the point here is, it is that this week you are going to have to face your things, your predicaments, your plights, if you will, by yourself. And someone that you are relying on, it's not going to be there for you. However, as you do start tackling with that particular situation by yourself, you're going to see that things aren't as difficult as you might have imagined. In fact, most of the concerns you have, most of these subjects or the aspects that you thought are going to be a big deal will prove themselves to be not a big deal at all, that they are resolving themselves on their own accord, and you don't have to concern yourself with so many stuff. And moreover, sometimes, you know, you do have an employee and you think that you can't go on with that type of employee, but they screw up big time and you have to just fire them because it's a matter of dignity at that point. And you fire them, and in a few days going forward without them, you realize that they are actually not doing that much, and in fact, why have you paid them up until this point? So this is the kind of troubles that we are talking about here. Is that you think that they are a big deal, but they actually happen to be things that are literally almost resolving themselves on their own accord. So you were thinking of, well, why did I need that person up until this point? And going forward, by the looks of those cards here, the more and more you are going to, how can I put it into words, shape your results, shape those gains in gains that are exactly what you need to move forward, which is going to change your perspective, okay, and change your position, how to go about certain stuff from here on moving forward. It's going to change your position, your perspective, and as well your opinion about certain people and about certain places as well. Towards the end of the week is very likely to find yourself either a new ally or a hobby, something to fall in love with. That is very strong here within the reading. So finding out something that you are going to fall in, or someone that you are going to fall in love with, is a huge subject in your week. And to top it all off, all these gains that you are going to accumulate throughout the week, which is, by the way, very, very important that you do accept them. Okay, so you're going to be rewarded, accoladed, promoted, but it needs to get your approval. So it's very important for you to accept all these gains are going to start provoking a huge change into your life. It's not going to take shape within this week, but you are going to see it start looming on the horizon for you. So it's a week where you're going to transition from being dependable, or dependent rather, so being dependent into being independent. And this is going to set you free, my friends. So with that said, Leo, that was your weekly reading. Now, hopefully you do enjoy it and you do like it. And hopefully we're going to see each other next time, guys. Until then, bye.